Hi, how's it going? This is Resident of Collinwood for YouTube back with another Dark Shadows video for you guys. This video, again, I don't try to come on here and speak for other people, and I'm not trying to here, but Dark Shadows and its fan base, what did Dark Shadows ultimately do for its fan base? It helped its Dark Shadows fan base find itself and help its fan base speak up for themselves. No, I'm not meaning, oh, I'm a horror fan. That's easy. Look, uh, I'm straight, okay? I have a wife and two kids, but I also have friends who are gay. And that's the thing, I learned through in history that they would place people who were gay in asylums and sanitariums. And it's like, when you hear that in history class, it's like, but why? Like, what the fuck? So it's like when you hear that, it was disturbing for me as a person. So you're taking somebody and you're wrongfully committing them. I was wrongfully committed, not for that, but for another reasons. I know how that feels. And that's well, not committed, but 302 if you will. So I know how that feels, more or less, okay? So when you have that done to you, when you're somebody that has that done to you, it's wrong, to be prejudiced against somebody over their sex, their color of their skin, or their sexual preference is wrong. I mean, I'm not just saying this because this is Pride Month, but I really wanted to do this video because Dark Shadows, what it really did for its fan base, for not just look for me as a fan, Dark Shadows helped me stand up to my dad. I've talked about how my my dad abused my mom, my brother, and me, and he was a very abusive, bad person. He was not a good dad. Um, Everything was about control. I've talked about that here before on this channel. So you have people who are in different types of circumstances where, hey, they're gay or lesbian, and they're being committed or persecuted against just for that reason. And that's not okay. That's what Dark Shadows taught, where Dark Shadows taught me to stand up for myself. Dark Shadows taught, the people who, folks who are gay or lesbian, or that it's okay. And here's the thing, it is that's what gets me is, why would one person's sexual preference bother you? I'm not, look, I never understood that, and still today don't, because no one's given me a logical answer. The, well, the answer I usually get is a hate answer, and that's not a logical answer. That's just your hatred for no real reason, and and that's all it ever is. You know, we hear that there are race crimes and that there are crimes against someone's sexuality, and it's just wrong. And what Dark Shadows really did was, it told, where it taught me to stand up for myself, it taught, friends of mine, hey, it's okay to be gay, to be lesbian. That's okay. It's okay. Dark Shadows taught people of all races, colors, creeds to find themselves, to find the courage to stand up to an abusive father, to find the courage to stand up and say, hey, I am gay. That's something. I'm just giving an example, that's something it did. It helped those. It helped people do that. It helped people say, you know what? I'm comfortable in my own skin. and who I am. That's what really Dark Shadows not only does for its fan base, but continues to do, really. Because Dark Shadows is about a vampire who's protecting his secrets and his family from those secrets. But it's about also a vampire who finally accepts, what he is. It really does. It accepts, hey, I'm a vampire. And that's okay. And that's the thing. It, it's not it's not everybody's job to say what's okay and what isn't. It's the individual's job. It's that person's, hey, I'm comfortable in my own skin and that's okay. And that's the thing. I think too often that the input of the outside world weighs too heavily on people who have been put down for their sexuality, who have been put down for being, a same-sex couple or being gay or being lesbian. And when I hear that, I go, well, why why does it matter for anyone to put someone down for that? It only matters because just like my dad wanted power, there are people who want power over you. And you have to ignore those people because all they want is either power over you or attention. And like I've always said, the block button is on the right. And I mean that. Look, like I said, Dark Shadows taught us all to believe in ourselves, to find who we are. Between Victoria Winters, Alexander Volkiels, and Kathleen Lee Scott, they gave me the courage to stand up for myself. Two women, not the men in the show, the women. They gave me that courage, and I'm sure they tell me, well, that was always inside you, and perhaps it was, but they gave me that courage to stand up to my dad. I mean, think about it. This woman stands against ghosts and all this other things. Well, if she can do that, then I can stand up to my dad. You know, if whoever your hero is, and you all know this, your hero stood up against certain things, you know, it's okay to stand up and be gay, be lesbian. There's nothing wrong with that. And if someone is telling you there is, that's not an indictment against you. It's they have a, how do I put this? They have an egotistical problem that they need to get help, not you. And that's the best message I can really give to Dark Shadows fans is that don't let somebody dictate what you be or dictate what you should be or what you shouldn't be. It's your life. Take control of it. And I think that's the best message really Dark Shadows to me gives, in my opinion. If you disagree with that, I guess you're welcome to if you want to. But it's just, again, that's just me talking here. So hope you guys have a good night.